really like food. Okay, I think most people do. But I really want to go out and eat like a fancy dinner with a bunch of courses and really fun ingredients.
So the restaurant that we're going to, it's called Travail Kitchen. Well, Travail Kitchen and Amusements, and it's in Minneapolis. And I did all this some time ago when I made the reservations, so I'm just recreating it so you guys can see what all goes down. So I'm trying to be cautiously optimistic after reading some mostly positive reviews on Google. So the way they have their website set up, the homepage here, this is exactly what the building looks like on the outside. It was kind of hard to tell if this was the entrance. There's like no signs anywhere. And the way they make the food look in the photos, it's really not exaggerated. It did look this fancy, this delicious, this artsy. And I have to say, like, the brunch looks delicious. I really want to go back and eat more food, but again, it was pricey. It's kind of a one-time deal. So the reservation we had was for the signature chef tasting menu here. And when I made the reservation, I had to do it a few weeks out because they were pretty booked up. So they didn't actually have the spring menu posted like it is here. I had no idea what food we'd be getting, what we'd be eating. It was just a shot in the dark. It took a little bit of fumbling, a little bit of scrolling, and some random button clicking, but I was able to find the place where you actually make the reservation. It wasn't all that difficult. I just make things overly complicated all the time. So it's actually from the reservation page that you get to do the add-ons for either little food things or to pick a beverage flight, make dietary restrictions. So we ended up doing the beverage flight. And then I requested a pescatarian menu, and I did specify that that means no meat, but I'll eat fish because sometimes people get a little confused by that. But I was really curious to see how they would incorporate the pescatarianness of it. I know at a lot of fancy restaurants, like the big meal that you can get is either a steak or a chicken or duck or something like that. So, jumping into it, I did record each of the little dishes that we ate. Well, mostly. I'm really, really awkward about filming things in public. I don't really like to do it, so they're not the best little snippets, but it just shows you how well crafted these things were and how beautiful it was on the plate. I mean, they were not staged, well, they were staged photos on their website, but this really shows you that what you're being served is just gorgeous. It was all absolutely delicious. Some of it half eaten by the time I remembered to take a little bit of a video of it. And they incorporated like the pescatarianness of my diet super well. I didn't feel like I was missing out at all on any dish. Our meal started out downstairs in like this bar, and then we moved upstairs to this kitchen area. And it sounds like that's where they're gonna focus on having their meals in the future, is up in this kitchen right by the chefs. And the chefs, they were amazing. They were so passionate about everything they did. It really just made the night even that much more special. Oh, and this little carrot thing. We had been sitting drinking the carrot juice or carrot cocktail, carrot vodka, and I had no idea there were baby carrots in it. But all in all, I was worried I'd still be hungry after this because the plates are relatively small, it's not like a full plate of food, but I was 100% stuffed and a little bit tipsy at the end. Kind of terrifying. This is what I noticed when I was walking out the door. It's like a murder room or something. After our meal, they gave us the menu and like a little sachet of tea. So this menu is actually for the not pescatarian, so the normal meal, which I realize in hindsight might have been interesting to videotape some of the other foods, but here it was. I would rate this whole dinner experience a 9.8 out of 10, just because I didn't like two of the cocktails.